Folks, let me just warn you right now. We are about to have 3 adult conversations with Mr. Adrian Hernandez. I will do my best not to swear, but these are going to be some heavy conversations that many of you need to hear. Adrian, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm finally it makes me smile. I can finally call myself an adult.
There you go. There you go. Well, the first adult conversation we need to have is there's been a misconception. The last couple of years, as you and I have said many times, was a ridiculously easy time to make money. If you came into the real estate market and had half a brain, you could make 6 figures pretty easy. Flipping was easy. The world has obviously changed. Not a lot of people have woken up, but I actually want to go to frankly, a bigger problem. I think as it got easy in the real estate market, there became this mantra, and you saw the gurus do this, the social media types. I have set up a business that runs all by itself. I am not in my business. I run my business, and all of this nonsense. And, I'm obviously a couple of decades older than you. I know how all this ends. And it's frankly blowing up right now. But a lot of people don't understand. They think, hey, I built this thing. It's supposed to run with my systems, my process. Why do I have to be there? So, Adrian, you're in the middle of it. What are you seeing out there? People losing their mind? What's going on?
It's funny, the narrative that was shared over the last 3 years on, and I want to say it's been beyond that. Gary, I remember Gary V talking about it years ago on everybody has this persona that you're supposed to build something to walk away from. And I remember being a part of a group and their number one goal was to, and they were influencing everybody, build a business so you don't have to work anymore. Build a business so you don't have to do all the things that got you to where you're at, which is so far from the truth. And you're seeing it happen over and over again with wholesalers, with flippers, with even high-end luxury agents who think that they have this team that's going to feed them all of this business. And then they take themselves out only for them to come back to be making less money less money at that time versus compared to when they were alone and they first got started.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, it's funny you bring this up because I see the same thing in this social media YouTube world, right? There's a lot of people that are out there. Oh, I got to file Gary V and I got to do 45 different pieces of content. I got to pay somebody to follow me around. I got to do this, all these things. And what do? I push play, upload. I'm done. No team. I got a guy that does thumbnails because I have no interest in that. But that's it. It's not fancy produce. It's just no. You don't leave. It is your baby. It is your thing. Maybe you have processes and you outsource what you don't like,
right?
But you're not leaving. That's
No.
nonsense.
And so for any of you that have that hallucination, just eliminate it from your mind. And if that is the truth, you need to if that's the truth in your mind, you need to understand you are headed for failure super fast.
Spectacularly.
what number or rat, and I should know this, but do the work.
Okay.
That's number.
Yeah. Do the work.
Do the work, right? That's what it really comes down to with everything that we do.
I don't care what it is. It could be losing weight. It could be studying stocks. I don't care what it is. It could be a better relationship. You got to figure it out and do the work.
A lot of people look at you, Zuber, and they go, couple of hundred units, great cash flow, right? Well, at that point, you would think that you would have an automated business, that you wouldn't have to work anymore. Wouldn't you, Zuber? I mean, what are you doing, man?
Well, yeah, it's funny you should talk about that because, again, you do get to a certain size where you manage out what you don't like. Right. But I still have to make, decisions weekly. You never outsource finding deals.
Right.
And you never outsource securing capital.
And what would
happen if you do those things, you go broke.
And what would happen to your business if you stopped doing the things that you do on a daily basis?
Oh, it would slowly wither and die. It just would. It would just wither and die. So it would not be good.
For everybody, we have to stay in it. And I'm going to say something. I had this hallucination, Zuber, about 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, when gold chains was a thing. Do you remember when gold chains was a thing? Oh, I remember.
Yeah, of course.
And I had this hallucination and I told Nick, let's build this really, massive conglomerate real estate investment company, and we never have to work again. And I remember sharing it with somebody that's worth about $500 million, 700 million, somewhere around there.
We're talking 9 figures.
And I share this with him, and he gets up, mind you, we're at lunch. He gets up and walks away. He disappears, and he texts me saying, if that's the mentality, you can hang out by yourself.
Oh,
this is from somebody that will be worth $1 billion very soon.
Yeah.
In the work.
Yeah. He's like, no. Well, again, how many people were sold and bought Amazon stores? Remember all of that?
Exactly.
What is this? The only people making money are the people selling the stores. I mean, just another example of, oh, I can set it up and it runs by itself. Oh, by the way, Amazon shuts them down and all this other nonsense. Folks, you got to do the freaking work.
Instagram has been so wrong, you guys, so wrong. You have to understand that perception's reality. They're selling you a bag of recycled nuts, and they don't taste as good as the original. And you need to understand that
they're not even nuts anymore. They're not even nuts. They're fake styrofoam painted.
That is the best example.
Oh my God.
So for all of us, guys, continue to do the work, eliminate the hallucination. I'm glad that I had somebody in my corner that was able to snap me out of it, because Zuber, I don't think we would be talking today.
Oh no, for sure. You don't get that text from that guy. That's not the wake-up call to you. It's like, oh shit, maybe I guess I got to pick up the bill. Oh, dude, Adrian, you do a lot of stuff. You're my mindset guy. You help me every week. Where can people follow you, join your team, be a part of what you got going on?
Hit me up on Instagram, guys, at Adrian Hernandez. Stay in the business, and don't forget to do the work.
Lastly, folks, I want to leave you with this tidbit. The recession is where you make wealth. It's time to go.
Let's go.
Let's go.